Hello, um, welcome to my channel. So since this is my first journaling video, I just wanted to do a quick introduction. I spent a lot of my time in 2020 working on this journal here that you see, which is my journal with my now husband, right? So I started when we started dating, and I use this notebook here that I really like. It has a really good quality, which is this brand here, Canson, right? So I love using this, and I have the other one here that I'm going to use when this one is finished, which is almost done. And I'm almost done with this one, and I'm going to start using this one here. So the thing is, though, that I really wanted to create a reading journal because I love writing my feelings and my thoughts when I am reading, and I like taking notes, and I am the kind of person who will always annotate on books and stuff. So yeah, I really wanted to do a reading journal, but I didn't want to buy another notebook, I just want to do it. So I got this notebook here. It's not good quality such as these ones, but I just decorated. I had this notebook for a while now, and I just wanted to start. So this is the deal with this channel, right? My goal here is just to inspire people to do the best with the things that they already have. It's just yeah, make the most with what you already have. So I'm going to use this notebook. It's just a simple notebook that I had here, and I'm going to decorate it. And my reading journal is not I don't want to track the quantity of books or the number of pages that I read in a day, or stuff like that I see a lot of people tracking in their reading journals. What I want to track here is my feelings, my thoughts, and the quotes, and my favorite quotes from the books, from the works that I'm reading. So my plan is just to have so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a quote page here. So I selected this one. Some books are so familiar that reading them is like being home again. This is the author of Little Women, and this is the book that I'm going to do the spread today. I'm going to do a spread for Little Women because I just finished reading this book again, and I really wanted to have a space where I could put all my feelings of the books that I'm reading, right? So I printed this little images from Pinterest, and I'm going to do this now with you guys. And then I'm going to do a list of books that I want to read, right? So here are the materials that I'm going to use to do that. And that's it. Like, I just want a list of the books that I'm planning to read. And this is going to be my cottagecore theme inspired. I don't know, I feel like I'm really into cottagecore right now, and I'm really into reading the books that are very inspired by this theme. So I'm going to read Anne of Green Gables, all the series. I finished Little Women, and I'm going to read The Secret Garden, and as I go, I'm going to add more to the list, right? So that's what I'm going to do here. And then I'm going to do a little cover for for Little Women, and then I'm going to do a spread, and I'm going to write here. And you can notice that this is a line notebook. The pages are lined, or there's another word that you ruled, right? It's a ruled page. So I prefer that because this is a journal that I'll be writing a lot on it. So I will decorate it, I will make my spreads, but I will be writing on it a lot. So I much prefer the lined ones, right? So yes, that's it. I'm going to start the journaling right now. So Yes, in the beginning of the video, I'm going to put a timestamp so you don't have to listen to all of this. And basically what I'm going to use is just my washi tape. I don't have a lot of washi tape. I mean, for me this is a lot, right? But I understand that it's not a big collection. And I have a few more, but they are like Christmas themed, and so these are the ones that I feel like I'm going to use here. And I have colored pens and Uniball pens that I really like, and I have a lot of different types of points. I don't know how to say that, but and then I really wanted to use a lot of flower stickers because cottagecore reminds me a lot of flowers and, you know, gardens, but I don't necessarily have a lot of stickers with flowers, so I didn't want to order and have to wait for the stickers to come. So I just selected a few images of flowers and greenery, you know, and stuff like that, and I printed in my home printer, and that's what I'm going to use, right? So that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying like let's do the most with what we already have, right? So I just didn't want to have to wait for my order for stickers to arrive, so I'm going to use just image that I printed. And it takes a while for you to just cut it down, just cut them and have them like that, but you know, it's kind of relaxing. So yeah, let's start. I printed some images that I thought remind me of the girls. So I just went on Pinterest and printed at my home printer. So here we have a very cottagecore style of writing desk, I think you would call this. And it reminds me a lot of Joe when you have a notebook here, right? So this reminds me a lot of Joe. And then we have this table with a lot of baked goods, which remind me of that scene in the book when Meg is trying to bake and everything goes wrong. I mean, I don't want to give spoilers here, but there's a really fun scene in the book, and so this one reminds me of Meg. And then we have this image of a cottage here and a cat, a little cat here, and reminds me of Beth and her little kittens, right? And this one, it seems to be art chest. I don't know how do you call it, but it reminds me of Amy, right? Because she likes to paint and do sketches and all of that. She's the artist of the family. this is it. As you guys can see, it's just very simple. I was really trying to think about doing some more with this page, but I actually really like how it turned out because it's pretty simple and it's just a quote. And this quote for me is very, it has a lot to do, it has everything to do with the theme of the books that I'm going to read for this reading journal, because I'm going to be reading cottagecore books, and yeah, and reading books that have a lot to do with gardening and nature, and it really feels like going home for me. So I love how simple it is. And here we have the page that I'm going to list the books that I have to read. This is the title page for Little Women. So again, I printed a picture from Pinterest, and then that's how it turned out. And since I am going to use this for writing mostly, I wanted to do a very minimal spread just to illustrate the book, so I have a lot of space here to write everything. And my favorite quotes from the book, my thoughts and everything that I was feeling when I read the book. So yes, again, I feel like this is my main goal with this video, is just to inspire people to journal with whatever it is that you have in hand. And it doesn't need to be perfect, and I'm just starting journaling, so I know I have a lot to learn. And as I'm going and as I do more and more spreads, I think that I'm going to perfect the craft. So yes, thank you for watching, and I see you in my next video. Bye.